Welcome to the True Assassins podcast. You know, we're diving into some seriously dark stuff today. We're cracking open Orlando Madsbrine's True Assassins. You guys sent in some killer suggestions, and we zeroed in on 2 murder investigations. They're, they're really something else.
Yes, talk about twisted.
So what we're going to do is we're going to break them down, figure out what makes these killers tick, and, expose all those crazy twists and turns.
And Madsbrine, I mean, he doesn't hold back. The guy's got a knack for, weaving these intricate narratives.
He throws you for a loop.
It's amazing, really, how he jumps between, these 2 completely different vibes. You've got one that's, steeped in this mythical, almost epic kind of setting. And then the other one, it's bam, it's right here in the world we know, But just as messed up, obviously.
Okay, so let's jump right into it. First up, Venomous Salvation.
Yeah.
We meet Kai, this Shadowblade dude, right? And he's living in this land ruled by, a total tyrant king. But Kai, he's not your average hero. He's more of an assassin, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
And his weapon of choice, this insane dragon's fang. I mean, it's described as, a shard of obsidian fire whispering ancient malice.
Ooh.
Seriously?
Yeah, chilling stuff.
So the tyrant gets what's coming to him. The rebels are all, celebrating. But then everything takes a turn. A seriously dark turn.
Mm-hmm.
The story goes from this outward victory to Kai's internal struggle. It's all about the Fang and how it starts messing with him.
Yeah, that's the hook, isn't it? The Fang isn't just a tool. It's this living thing almost. It's got this poison, but it's not the kind that kills you right away. It's more like a slow burn, It starts with this promise of justice, getting rid of the bad guy.
Makes sense.
But then it twists everything.
Like how so?
Well, it starts whispering about control, about making sacrifices, and not the good kind.
Whoa. So, classic power corrupts kind of deal, huh?
Exactly.
So.
Kai starts out wanting to free these people, but the way he does it, it changes him. The sources even talk about how the rebels start looking at him differently, like they're scared of him.
Man, that's heavy. It's he's fighting this external battle, but the real fight is happening inside him. Makes you think about other stories where the tools meant for good end up, backfiring.
Totally. Think about, I don't know, King Arthur or something. The whole thing with the sword and the power and how it can corrupt. It's a theme that keeps popping up, right?
Right. So back to Kai. There's this character, Mara, the healer. She's the only one who sees what's happening to him.
Yeah, Mara's important. She's like a moral compass, The text actually says something like, her defiance lit a spark of the man he used to be.
So there's still hope for him.
Maybe. It's even though he's got this crazy, powerful artifact, there's still a part of him that wants to be good, that wants to resist.
It's a real tug of war. So what happens in the end? I mean, he gets rid of the tyrant, but it doesn't sound like he gets a happy ending.
No, not at all. He doesn't destroy the Fang, which is interesting.
Why wouldn't he just get rid of it?
Yeah.
Maybe he knows he can't, it's too powerful, even for him. Or maybe he thinks he might need it again someday. Who knows? But he chooses to, isolate himself, becomes a guardian against the very thing he used to fight with.
Wow. So not a hero's welcome.
Nope. The last lines describe him as this shadowed figure, forever tainted, forever vigilant. Kind of tragic, right?
Totally. It's he wins, but he loses at the same time.
Right. Makes you think about, the price of power,
Yeah.
Even if you start out with good intentions.
Yeah, it's a heavy thought for sure. All right, let's switch gears completely. Our second murder investigation, murder memoir. This one is, well, it's different. We've got Detective Julian Cross. And from what the sources say, he's this charming, brilliant guy solving these super messed up murder.
Oh, yeah, Julian. He's a piece of work.
But here's the twist. He's the one behind the murders. He's the killer.
Yep. That the whole time he's narrating these crimes, laying out his deductions, and we're all, eating it up.
It's he's playing us. Totally. And his motive is so messed up. It's not money or revenge. It's he's bored.
Bored.
Yeah, he thinks the world is too ordinary. He wants to shake things up.
So he becomes a serial killer to, spice things up.
Basically. He sees himself as some kind of artist, and the murders are his masterpieces.
I mean, the sources go into detail about his methods, like the mayor's suicide. He sets it up to look like a suicide, with the mistress and the fake notes and the poison. He even thinks about how the press will react. He's, obsessed with the attention.
Yeah, it's all a big show for him.
It's creepy how calculated he is. It's he doesn't even see these people as, real people.
No, they're just pawns in his game.
Okay, and then there's Amelia. She's his assistant, right?
Yeah.
At first, she seems kind of naive, she worships him.
Yeah, she's totally buying into his act.
But then she starts noticing things. like little details that don't add up.
The industrialist's accident is the turning point. That's when the seed of doubt is planted.
It's interesting how, like, Cross is so focused on the big picture, he misses the small stuff.
Yeah.
And that's his downfall.
Right. He underestimates Amelia. Thinks she's just a fangirl or something.
Oh, she's smarter than that.
Way smarter.
And she eventually figures out the whole thing.
Yep. The banker's heist is what really unravels everything. It's his most elaborate plan, but it's also the one that exposes him.
And the confrontation happens in his own studio with all the cameras rolling. It's like he can't escape his own twisted reality show.
He's trapped by his own ego.
Even when he gets caught, he's still thinking about, like, his legacy. He says, the legend of the villain who fooled the world. Oh, that show would run on forever.
It's chilling, right? Even in defeat, he thinks he's won.
It's like he wants to be infamous.
Exactly. Makes you think about why we're so fascinated by true crime, you know? Why are we drawn to these stories about, like, messed up people doing messed up things?
It's a good question. Okay, so we've gone through 2 seriously twisted murder investigations. What have we learned? Well, in Venomous Salvation, we see how even a hero can be corrupted by the power they wield.
Yeah, Kai starts out wanting to do good, but the Fang changes him. The ends don't justify the means, you know?
Right. And in Murder Memoir, we get this chilling look at a killer hiding in plain sight. Julian Cross. He's all charm and brilliance, but underneath, it's all darkness.
And Amelia's story shows us how important it is to pay attention, to question things, and to trust your gut.
Exactly. Both Kai and Julian Cross, they have power. Different kinds of power, but power nonetheless.
And both stories show how power can corrupt, no matter how good your intentions might be.
So what stands out to you most about these 2 tales of murder and deception? What questions are still swirling around in your head? Maybe the most disturbing thing is how the true motives behind any action, good or bad, can remain hidden. It's a scary thought, but it's a thought worth pondering.
Absolutely. Madsbrine definitely leaves you with a lot to think about.